guys, Matt and Laura here. We are now in Broome. Good morning. Okay, so remember that beach we came to with the jetty? We are now under it, so it's got low tide. And I was flicking through Instagram last night and I seen a lady post a picture of a dinosaur footprint, and she said to me, I messaged her and she said to me it's supposed to be near the jetty or next to the jetty. So we're near the jetty. There's doggos! Well, look at that. Okay, the fact we're underneath it. Still yet to find them, but what the hell are those? Yeah, this looks like a scene out of the movie Alien. Gave up on looking for those dinosaur footprints. Check this out. We were standing up there the other day and that whole thing was underwater. And this whole area was flooded. Kind of looks like the shape of Australia. Just forgetting about Tassie again. That's Tassie. This has been so fun. Matt and I have been standing here taking photos for Instagram. There's supposed to be like a mini nature's window around this area. I'm not sure if it's that way or that way. We've been playing around here and this like little nature's window, little nook. Beautiful little view out to the ocean. And I keep seeing crazy crabs. So cute. I'll put you back. So we've moved around to a completely different area. We are now currently looking for a geocache. Someone's been camping here. Found it? Oh! Our first geocache in Broome.
A first.
So the cache itself might not be overly that impressive, but it's the location. There, that's like the toes.
Oh
yeah. You might move your shadow out the way. You're standing the wrong direction. See, okay. That way. Do you see now? Matt's foot. Two of Matt's feet don't even make up the size of one. Now move out the way so I can see it. Whoa, that's crazy. So there's 3, 1,
4.
Where's the fourth? Oh, fourth. Oh, so they must have been standing right here.
5.
Like 1, 2, 3, 5. Maybe it came from there. Yeah? Rah. How do you do it? Rah. We had to like look it up because we forgot. It's been a long time since we went to primary school. Brontosaurus is the type of dinosaur that went through here. So this must have been mud and then it like hardened. Must have been like a long time where there was no water coming through or something. So Matt said the dinosaurs could leave their mark, so he had to leave his too.
Yeah.
You want to sit in a puddle? You sit down there and you can put your feet in the water. Ooh. Oh yeah, in the shade?
Okay.
Yeah. So we've come looking for dinosaur footprints, failed miserably at the other side, came over here, went and did a geocache, came back, finally found them, and it's only 9:30 in the morning. We haven't even had breakfast yet. We are at a crocodile farm, Malcom Douglas Croc Farm. Look how green they are. So little. Oh, that's so cute. Feels funny. It's like hard and soft at the same time. But he did touch it. And his belly's so soft. It's like a squishy mattress. Wow. The tail is so long.
A saltwater crocodile has the hardest jaw power known to man. Bumps and bumps, all crocodilians have them. They're what we call an osteoderm. And all crocodiles are dark in colour. That picks up the sun pretty quick. And under his skin grows that little bone chip all the way down his back. And around each one of those bone chips there's hundreds and hundreds of little blood vessels. So that's where you see them basking in the sun all the time. He's trying to recharge his batteries. The sun heats up the skin, that heats up that bone, and that heats up the blood going around it. And that's where he gets his energy from. When it gets cold or really cloudy, overcast, it's just like you with the solar panels on the roof and the power goes out. So during the winter, a lot of these won't eat for a month, 2 months at a time, and food's the last thing on his mind.
So if anyone wonders, we're not actually at a zoo, or technically it's a farm. It's a jail for crocodiles. So these are all crocodiles that are being captured because they've been misbehaving in the wild. That one in particular, killing a horse. The other one we just saw killed 4 female crocodiles.
What's down there? Something on my leg. Yeah, fucking lizard.
He found both of them, so that's good. We don't just throw the food in the water and run away and hope they feed. He's not a scavenger. He's not going to eat out of rubbish bins and stuff like that. And the thing with birds, these are all Steggles chickens. They're the same chickens you and me buy at the supermarket. So there's no smell on them, and there's obviously no feathers or anything on them. So once I throw it, it hits the ground. If they don't see it, it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, you got the chicken up there, see? Crocodiles cannot eat underwater, so that's why we know whatever they, if they found it or not. The only way a crocodile can swallow food is things get out of the water. With when humans are attacked, very, very seldomly is a human actually eaten by a crocodile. If they come to your place, you would shoot him and send his story. Well, you've gone to his place, and he's just been a good dad. And if, like I say, if that was a sandbank or something like that, he'd be straight up over here. In fact, there's a gate right here missing. This was a double gate. 2 years ago, the feed bay was only this high. He came clean over the feed bay, took out the gate. The gate ended up over there by the cement mixer, and we took 2 days to get him back. But they're quite capable of doing it. So just think about that. If you're out fishing and you've had a 6-pack of EV and you get a bit brave and you think you're going to feed one of these on the side of your boat, think about what can happen.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't want her to get it. While I've got him up nice and close, you can see him, right? Everybody's lounge room's got an expert. After a bottle of wine or a bottle of Jack's, the hand or the arm or the leg, you start poking them in the eyes. Not much will happen. So maybe we'll go the other one. Still nothing's going to happen. He's been around for millions and millions and millions of years. Everything he catches has got big horns, big hoofs, big teeth of another crocodile that he's going to fight. The eyes are the most important thing he's got. So if anything goes near a crocodile eye, he's going to suck them right out of harm's way. The bigger the crocodile, the bigger the eye socket. So good luck with that. And if you want to, knock him about, good luck with that too. There's only skin stretched over the top of that bone. There's nothing that can get cut or hurt. That bone's about 4 times denser than our bone is.
I've lost track of what day it is in Broome. But we are on the hunt for a regular. We're in the area.
118.
Ooh, 180 meters. Being springtime, it's quite lucky. There's lots of little bush flowers out. They're so pretty. It was here the whole time. I was just blinded. Woohoo! Okay. So we're out at dirt track number 2. We're actually coming up close to a beach, and pretty much we are now at the south end, I think it is, of Cable Beach. Right, we've come to the start of the beach track with what they've called their version of like Jacob's Ladder. Not very often I come out to the beach and be the only one here. It's crazy. Oh yeah. That's what we want to see. So we're looking for a cache, a nano. We obviously gave up on that geocache, but we did come back down to Gantheum Point, and I think I found the rock pool that is on the travel magazine photos. Whoa. So we've been out at the markets this morning having some breakfast, and we're now currently looking at some of the old ships from the Pearl Logger days. Broome was built on buttons. I'm not sure if you've heard that terminology before. Pretty much like, I'm not sure if you can see, shell. So these kind of buttons, they're made out of shells, and obviously they came from the shells, but the main reason why they went out is obviously looking for pearls, but the buttons, you can mass produce those.
Where?
So we've learned from our tour the other day that these shells are no good. They've been diseased by different types of coral, and it eats away at them, and it leaves them with all these holes. And then what ends up happening is the membrane inside of the shell, inside of the oyster can't live because it's no longer healthy, and then they, I suppose you could say, decommission the oysters, and then they come out of circulation from farming. So you can see some of the barnacles starting to grow on the shell there, and then it starts to eat away at the inside. Popped out to the beach in the afternoon. Yes, I've gone and got myself a new hat. Hey? So it's currently, oh, I saw something jump out the water. Must be a little fish. So it's currently about 12:30 I think, and we're not currently at high tide yet. In another 2 hours. Okay, we've come to do the touristy thing. We're coming to Sun Pictures, Australia's oldest cinema. Established 1916. The building is as old as 1903, I think I read. And we're gonna go watch Trolls. So we've got our popcorn under the stars. I went for a ginger beer. On an old carriage kind of thing. I tell you what, that was probably one of the best movie experiences I've had in years. Outdoor cinema, watching Trolls under the stars, and watching fruit bats fly constantly back and forth. So on each side of the theatre were fruit trees. Oh yeah, and what happened, Maddie? Explain what happened. Come here. Okay. So about halfway through the movie, a fruit bat flew past, and it came down so low that it was holding on to a mango and sprayed the juice all over Matt. It was so funny.
It's a deadly treadly.
Oh, deadly treadly.
Okay.
Matt got pooped on by that.
I didn't get pooped on. Go.
What are you doing?